consistency is actually not about motivation or excitement or inspiration or any of that. Consistency is about habits and routines, aka systems.
My escape from everything. Man, you are really something. See, I just lost my smile, and that is what came to save the day. And I must say, I think you may have tried to impose, but I suppose that I'm supposed to be here. We ain't gotta be nothing.
Yeah, it's on you. And I'm not even gonna front. I've been in there long, feeling in the chest. She gon' get hers, I'm gon' get mine. Gotta get it till I've been on the road, I've been on the train, I've been on the boat, running from the pain. Yeah, gotta get it till My life is positively upshifting every single day. I internally feel big changes on the way. I am aligning with opportunities for my highest good. My life is rapidly and beautifully transforming. Unexpected and expected blessings flow to me now. I am attracting money like water, it flows to me. I am at the vibration of miracles. The universe loves to see me in love with life, so I step into my future with boldness. I have no fear for my future, only excitement. Morning, friend! I don't know if you can hear, sorry. I don't know if you can hear my eggs boiling, but if you can, I'm sorry, they're boiling. So, good morning! Welcome back to my channel. I'm Quinn, I'm 27, I'm an applied mathematician and systems PhD candidate, and I make lifestyle vlogs about staying authentic while elevating and transforming throughout life. So I talk a lot about systems, productivity, healthy habits, womanhood, and general life lessons. And as a soon-to-be PhD and part-time content creator, planning and organization have really kept me aligned with my goals while still indulging all parts of my creativity. I've learned through this two things. One, that consistency is actually not about motivation or excitement or inspiration or any of that. Consistency is about habits and routines, aka systems. And I've also learned that my emotions might go up and down, my motivations might change or evolve, and that has the potential to impact my choices and my behavior. But if I'm always committed to a certain set of choices, aka routines, then or habits, then I'm always going to achieve my goals regardless of my personal circumstances, because the tasks still get done in all circumstances. So it's really for me about making better choices and committing to those choices and being accountable for those choices. And it's gotten me so far. This is where I started. Hi, I'm Quin. Back in 2020, before I even started my channel, just trying to figure out if I could build the confidence to vlog, and I was struggling in grad school, and I had started my weight loss journey yet, just a girl with so many visions. But then here I am today, about to get my PhD, on YouTube, connecting with you, talking to you right now, and I've lost 50 pounds since then. And I have only been able to do that by creating an authentic productivity system for myself, aka a set of choices turn habits, turn routines. So now that I've been on YouTube and I've lost the 50 pounds and I'm about to get my PhD, I've learned so much more about understanding systems. My PhD is in systems modeling and analysis. And now that I have this more evolved POV, I've been able to create a framework to be able to share with you about building your own authentic system. And I'm personally going to use it to propel me even further in 2024 as I step into this next stage of life. But what do I get from being selfish? I get nothing from being selfish, so I've made it available to you too. Free download in my description at all times. So I want to show y'all how I'm going to use it to continually change my life and how I've already used it. It's just really an iteration of something I've been doing for a really long time. Now I just made it look pretty. Speaking of making it look pretty, it's time for me to get ready for the gym. I gotta get ready for the gym. Looking good everywhere I go motivates me.
Fashion, John Madden, 5'6", no relation. Suck the God, hot rod, she Photoshop, on photogen, perks and matter, playing jack, I just fuck the face, I don't know it, man.
I'm so groovy. I have power.
I just bought it.
That's your bitch.
I just bought it. That's your bitch. I just bought it. I know it, man. Fuck you, man.
If I don't want that back, come to me splurge. I really jump around the curve. I just close the serve. Fucking this bitch like a bird. Snap on the back of a perm. Ice, the bird. Fuck up the city, the home of the villains. Ecstasy wanna fulfill. Smoke out the power.
Should we call it drill? Niggas capping in they rap. Should we give them deals? All in her when I'm talking. That nigga tough, he out of luck. For him, gave him up. Fuck, she got some bums, make me come. This bitch finna run. Get ready, what on who she
Where the hooch is at?
See, we get lit, that's what a nigga say. You catch this when they rap. I go 50 racks to target on some stupid shit. This shit is out here must be.
my gosh, y'all, I went home for Thanksgiving break and did not work out at all. And by home, I mean home to Mississippi, where I'm from, lived and raised. And it was amazing. It was so much fun. But I did not work out at all that whole time I was home. And my ass nearly deflated in the process. And then it was a long 2 weeks till right now to get back to even consistent. Like last week I did 4. So this week I'm hoping it'll be my first week back, all 5. So I'm feeling impatient. So I'm just gonna do this regularly. Anyway, that to say that I've been building back up and I feel very strong today. I'm really liking my body and my face. I feel good, like finally being back in my routines and in the things that I know feel good to me, like committing to these choices. It feels good to be back in this place. It was easy to give myself grace to build up to being back consistent because I now understand life as a system. So I'm a mathematician and dynamic systems modeler, and dynamic systems are generally the kind where you don't see, where the results don't occur right away, or there's likely a delay or a cumulative impact or some sort. Like, it's a dynamic system. It's not a easily factorable cause and effect, but there are multiple things causing the results. And I study dynamical systems in relation to the body, ecosystems, whatever, like market systems, like any kind of system you decide. But I chose to study the body and disease systems. So when the system goes out of whack, our body as a system, when that goes out of whack, then we get diseases and illnesses and stuff. So that's my professional training. And from that, I've kind of started to see that input output of life view towards the way my lifestyle has changed. So when I think of my life as a system, me, my body, my mind as a system, my body is one thing, and then my lifestyle as a system is another thing. My lifestyle is made up of my current set of beliefs, resources, experiences, values. Those things make up who I am today. They make up my choices. They make up where I go, what I wear. All of my past cumulative experiences, resources, and beliefs have brought me here today. And then the life I live is based on my daily choices. I make choices every day that input into, that support my beliefs or dissupport my beliefs, that use my resources or don't use my resources, etc. So I have input of daily choices into my system that has been made over my life. And the output is my attitude, my feelings, my accomplishments, my achievements. What I'm putting into my life is what creates my lifestyle, is how I now view myself. And I've been able to use that new perspective to change my life. I've lost, like I said earlier, 50 pounds. I'm about to graduate with this PhD, and I'm much more confident in my content creation and what I have to say. So what I learned from all this is there are 3 things that are absolutely necessary to create an authentically productive system for ourselves. So in order to design our dream lives daily with our personal interests at the center, not patriarchy's personal interests or your mom's personal interests or your boyfriend's personal interests, your sister's, anybody's interests but your own, with your own interests at the center, you have to make choices daily to align with the lifestyle you're trying to create, that cause and effect. And the 3 things I've had to do to be able to make a system that works for me is, first, actively acknowledge where I am and what I'm doing, and not just what I'm thinking about. I'm thinking about having a big fat ass, but do I have one? Am I doing anything to actively work towards that? So that's habit tracking, that's honesty, that's figuring out what I want and if I'm measuring up to it. And then I have to make a plan to get to where I want to go. If my goal is a super big booty, then how am I going to go from here to there? What does that look like? What does that feel like? How does my day change with that in mind? How do I make a map or plan from here to there? That's me, setting my goals and creating a vision of where I want my life to go. And then the final step is to actually implement this strategy, make the plan, and follow through with it. Actively make better choices every single day until those choices became my habits, that I've built these routines and lifestyle that I now live, and I want to use this same strategy to make better choices in the new year and propel me even more forward. That's me being productively accountable. That's me, my daily column, my cues review, my habit tracker, my bullet journal, me finding ways to actually implement and see if the strategy is working. And nothing keeps me going like seeing when the shit works. Like right now. I look so good, I think. I need a knife. Okay, don't hit me in the face now. Don't hit me in the face now. I pressed wash last night. Oh, I did. No, I didn't. No, I didn't. Well, what can you say about that? Let me tell you something. I've started to really hate the skin on my apples. Like, I was really feeling it for a minute, and I really like the color they give to the bowl, but lately, I bite the apple and the skin is just like, we're going to come off too. You were not going to swallow, we're going to come off like everyone else. And I find that really inconvenient. So now I just sloppily skin it. Eliminate the problem. So when I think about life as a system, aka a set of steps and processes, the image I get in my mind is a brick road. Follow the yellow brick road. And on top of every brick is a list of choices that you have to do every single day. And before you can get to the next brick, you gotta fill up these, you gotta check these boxes off, you know? And there's 7 in a row, and that's a week. Then there's 14, and that's 2 weeks. And then boom, a milestone. Another 7, oh, milestones. And now it's milestone after milestone. And then next thing you know, you look back, it's been 2 months, you've lost 10 pounds. You've done this, you've completed this project. Oh my God, now you wake up every day and you have more energy. Like, it's just crazy how just that little changes every day make big impacts. It may be the same thing for every day for 2 years, and then you get to a new place, and then it's a new list for 2 years. You know what I'm saying? But either way, you have to commit to whatever the vision is and accomplish those daily goals. So for me, planning has made all of this easier. All of this so much easier. Everything reminds me of him. Listen, I had to figure out how to make better daily choices, and one area of issue for me was decision fatigue, where, you know, we make decisions all day about when we're going to do this, what we're going to eat, what we're going to wear, what we have to do in our job, what we have to, you know, our thinking power. So many decisions that by the end of the day, no, I'm not going to the gym. I don't know if I want to go. I don't know what to wear. I don't know what to cook. I don't know what to eat. And then I would just settle for, you know, I was near Kava, or I got some chips in here, or the store down the street, you know, because I'm just tired of making good decisions. I just made any decision. And instead of dealing with that, I realized that I could just create a plan. I could plan what to eat, I could plan what I was doing, I could plan everything that I needed to, so that all the decisions were made at one time and I didn't have to think about that day of. Another issue I've run across in this journey is procrastination. I heard about Parkinson's law, which says that whatever time you give yourself to do something is how long it'll take. So when we set goals and we say, I want to do this by the end of the year, it will take all year to do that. So instead of giving myself arbitrary deadlines and vague deadlines, I gave myself a schedule of when I want to do this task, how often, when I could fit them in, bi-weekly, once a month, every day, and when I would do them. And that way I knew that they could be done and there wasn't an excuse about it would take too long or whatever, and then it's completed quicker than I think. Another issue I was having with my daily choices was my self-confidence and my self-worth concept. I had envisioned this life for me, the one I'm living right now, but I didn't feel worthy of it. I didn't feel confident in my ability to get to it. And it was very like a self-sabotage cycle. Like, I don't deserve that, I'm not gonna act like that, it's not real, you know? And in order to get over that, I've had to build trust in myself, and I've only been able to do that through habit tracking and accountability, and by showing up for myself over and over, and then seeing, hey, see, you said you could do that, you did it, do something else. You know, like building trust in myself, building confidence, building self-worth, and knowing that I have the ability to shape my life, and therefore I can say things about my life and set goals and then watch myself achieve them, because I've already seen myself achieve my goals, and I just keep doing that over and over, which is why I know 2024 is going to be transformative for me, because I've met most of my goals for this year, and I feel incredibly prepared for conquering the new ones I've set for 2024. And then the main issue that I've been dealing with right now in this part of my journey specifically I'm in my late 20s. I'm about to graduate. I'm on the job market, and I'm selling myself to a lot of people, and it can come with a bit of imposter syndrome, some feelings and scaries about my ability. And for me, what has helped with that is grounding and journaling and honest reflection, because I need to be able to remember, like, there are people that support me, that I have experience in this, that I am good at this, that I wouldn't be here if I didn't have what it takes. I have all of these stories and proof of my excellence. Lean into that, use that as support, and to be even more confident when those feelings come up. So there are pages in my planner, in my previous bullet journals, and now in the Better Choices planner that help me with accountability and tracking, that I can journal and save pictures and memories, and I create my weekly schedule and my daily schedule. I track my time, I set goals, I reward myself. Like, all of that is in here systematically so that I can stay accountable. The choices I say are important to me, like the fact that I'm trying to get my protein in, hence this granola parfait. And then once I eat this, I'm gonna get some walking in, because I've been on my walking ting. It's always the thing that gets me back into the gym. Like, if I'm ever having trouble getting to the gym, I'll just go for a walk for a couple days, and I'm like, this feels good. Let me go to the gym. And then I'm gym and walking, and I'm like, this feels good. I have to do this consistently. This feels good. I look good. Let's keep going. Let's live harder. Let's walk longer. Y'all, listen. So I went through my notes app recently. I'm doing all of my end of year reflections and stuff. It's the beginning of December, and I looked at one of my notes from 2020 when I was in my second year of the program, of now my fifth, and I wrote what does the ideal me do every day? And I do like almost all of the stuff on this list now, like literally all of it. And I just saw how many of the seeds of who I am today were planted in the me from 3, 4, 5 years ago. Exercise done. I fed my body. I have like 80 grams of protein for my day already, and it's only 3 o'clock, and I'm about to get ready for work. But I wanted to go ahead and show y'all the Better Choices planner. It is a free download that will always be available, and it's what I'm using to elevate my life for 2024, and I just figured I might as well share it since I've already made it. I do believe that yearly goals are important for the think big picture, but it's a lot harder to picture myself in December versus picturing myself in March. So when I do quarterly planning, it's easier to reassess and adjust and meet my goals in a way that feels good and keeps me moving forward, instead of letting things like extend and lollygag and take even longer to achieve things that I could have done already in the first quarter. So I've been doing quarterly planning for quite some time. It's definitely been working for me, and I get that new fresh dopamine kickstart every time I start a new quarterly journal. So I get it 4 times a year and not just once a year. So That's also why I'm only making the planners as quarterly planners, so 12 weeks. This planner is dated from January to March, and I've designed it so that I can fill it out in a way that makes it very clear how my choices will get me to my goals and then keeping me accountable to those goals. So I'm going to record on my phone. This is the Better Choices 2024 planner. In order to download it, what you're going to do is go to my YouTube page and you will press the first link in my bio, press the 2024 digital planner, and it will open in Safari. And when you press download, it should download to your device, and you want to import it into your PDF app of choice. I use Notability, so once it's downloaded, you see the share button here. I press that and I say send to Notability, and you can create a new note. You open it in the app and you see the front page, and there are hyperlinks in this journal. So when you go to the first page, it tells you about navigating it, what the hyperlink tabs are. On the right hand side, there are tabs that take you to your vision board, your priority list, your fitness tracker, your personalized menu, your quarter at a glance, your ideal weekly plan, and then this January, February, and March tabs take you to those beginning booklets. There's weekly planning and daily planning. The journal is set up with 5 weeks or 4 weeks depending on the month, and then there are daily pages that you can use. Since this is a PDF app, you can duplicate or delete or move around any pages. So if you prefer weekly planning or daily planning, or you have a particular spread you like, you can always use that instead of what's in there. And there are also blank spreads, a blank spread that you can duplicate if you want to just make your own weekly or daily spread just without any of my input whatsoever. So here's a look at how I use the Better Choices planner. I use it in December to use the calendar and plan my videos. I do weekly planning and a lot of documentation. There's my picture hub and my monthly mood tracker, which I actually made a little different for the next year. My habit tracker, which has been my holy grail for years. I also just put down any thoughts I have about videos, about content. I track my habits weekly through my weekly review page. It has sleep, it has steps, it has food. I have my weekly review that I also post online and in my journal. And because there are so many weekly templates, I get to choose every week what fits best for me. I can even do daily journaling if I need to. So all of this reflection has really just prepared me for the best 2024 I could possibly have. I'm so excited. So this is what it is when you see me using my planner or my iPad. If you see me using a planner in any of my videos, it's the Better Choices planner, and I'm very obsessed with it. I'm very grateful to be where I am in my knowledge and my skills, and I'm actually about to start working, so I'm going to end the video here. I've made a lot of videos already about these routines, my weekly reset routine and my nighttime routine and my morning routine and all kinds of things, so there's playlists for that. But otherwise, these likely will update every year as life changes, so I will keep you updated on how that goes. So subscribe to stick around and see, or even join the WPP club to let me know how it's going for you too, so we can motivate each other, because is that not what community is about? What is the internet for otherwise? So yeah, this channel is all about my ongoing journey and the highlights. I will become Dr. Jones. I will become an incredible public speaker, an incredible scientist, an incredible community member, and I want to document how that goes and what I'm thinking along the way. I hope you stick around to see the success, and I hope you let me in on yours too, because I know it's coming. And I will see you in the next video. Bye, friend. Yeah, baby. Time to get to work.